Welcome back. I'm Ashley McDowell. I'm joined here this morning by Phil Hartmeyer. Good morning.
Good morning.
So can you tell me what is going on with the research team at NOAA this week?
So this week, sanctuary archaeologists from Thunder Bay National Marine Sanctuary and Monitor National Marine Sanctuary are joined by a technical dive team from East Carolina University to conduct deep water site assessments on some of our shipwrecks that are located in between 150 and 300 feet of water. So it's a great way to use cutting-edge technology like closed-circuit rebreathers and mixed gas diving to assess, monitor, and explore some of these deep water shipwrecks that we have.
So why are they assessing these deep water shipwrecks?
Well, because of the increased visitation generated by some of these new technologies, these sites are experiencing some artifact looting and anchor damage, and it's important for sanctuary archaeologists to keep pace with that, and continue to assess and monitor and document some of these beautifully historic deep water shipwrecks. So part of our objective this week and next is to see some new sites, but part of it is also to check out some sites that we visited in the early 2000s. So we haven't checked out some of these sites like Pewabic in a while, so it's important to keep up with these sites and see how they're changing year to year.
So what are you guys going to be doing when you're down there?
When we're down there, there's going to be a lot of high definition video and footage taken, and also conducting photo mosaics. So basically, stitching together, a couple hundred images to get a giant site plan, a photo site plan of a site that may be 400 feet in length, but to be able to condense that as some of the pictures you're seeing on the screen illustrate. So.
Okay, so what is the relationship between shipwreck hunters and sanctuary archaeologists?
I'm glad you asked. It's a great relationship that we have with some of our local wreck hunters. Stan Stock in particular is a great example. He found the Kyle Spangler, which was discovered in 2003. A couple years later, he partnered with sanctuary archaeologists, and we conducted 52 dives at 185 feet to conduct an incredible site plan. So these are part of the sites that we're assessing this week, looking at them again and again and seeing how they're changing. Site formation process and integrity degradation is real important to our mission. So seeing how they evolve and how they change over time is great.
So what are some of the specific shipwrecks that you guys are going to be looking at?
Well, I'm pleased to say that today, actually in about an hour and a half, we're leaving the dock for Pewabic, which is the shipwreck that I wrote my master's thesis on. So I'm excited about that. That's going to be what we're hitting today. Over the next couple days, there are going to be some new sites as well that we haven't documented at all, including the Isaac M. Scott, which sunk in the historic storm of 1913, the Viator, which is actually a salt-going vessel. It's an ocean-going freighter that sunk in the 20th century. So there's new sites in deeper water that, because of these rebreather technology, we're able to access and better get a grasp of this incredible collection of shipwrecks that we have here.
So I'm not even sure that I know this. How many shipwrecks are there really in Alpena?
Well, it's a great question. We haven't found them all, that's for sure. But right now we're confident there's between 50 and 70 shipwrecks that we have GPS coordinates for right here in Thunder Bay. You go out of Thunder Bay, and there's there's literally hundreds more. So it's a nasty area for shipping in the 18th and 19th century. So there's plenty of stuff out there to see.
So where can the public learn more about this project and others?
Well, the photo mosaics and the imagery are going to be continually posted on our Facebook page, so check that out. There's also going to be updates after the project is completed on our website at thunderbay.noaa.gov.
Great. All right. Well, thank you for joining us this morning and telling us about what's going on this week at NOAA.
Great.